Hey guys, Mech here, and I'd just like to thank you all so much for getting us to 200 subscribers. I mean, it feels like just yesterday I was making the same spiel about just yesterday and it being 80 subscribers when we'd reached 100. But I feel like even though it's almost 5 times the difference, this has gone by so much quicker. But even though it has, I've got a lot more stuff done in that time, if that makes sense. I don't know if that really makes sense, but I just mean that the channel has grown so much more between 100 and 200 subscribers than it did all the way leading up to 100, which I'm really proud of. I would quickly just like to apologise for the potato quality of my mic though. I'm currently on holiday, so I'm in a cubby somewhere recording this. As such, the microphone isn't the best quality right now. But anyway, that's not what you all came for. You ain't come for me being sappy about 200 subscribers or my holiday shenanigans. You came for dragons. Specifically the 200 subscriber special, Famous Dragons as Mech Armours. And I'd just like to say straight off the bat, the reason this could ride on Mech Armours first is because it's my favourite. Obviously, like I said, I'm on holiday, so I was very busy making all these drawings, but I think even then this one turned out super well. I don't even really know how to explain it, but I think just the details on it, and I've been practicing with Mech Armours recently, and you may be wondering why I haven't done any lore for this episode, and it's mainly just because I couldn't think of any for a Mech Armour episode. I ain't really got a world that established yet. So that's probably something I'm going to have to work on in the near future. But yeah, I really love how this drawing came out. Easily my favourite of the episode, so let's have a look how it finished up. Next up, a dragon from a franchise I want to work with a lot more in the near future. The Bewilderbeast from How to Train Your Dragon. And on the topic of what I was talking about before, me being a bit busy to make all these drawings the best they could be, which I obviously want to do for a 200 subscriber special. I think the main difference between this and the past ones, the main difference in at least my art and running this YouTube channel is I'm just a lot busier. Outside of the YouTube channel, of course, I'm just getting busier over time, but even within it, I've just not got as much time as I used to focus on these drawings. But I'm also kind of happy with that because it means I've been able to push myself and I'm able to make way better drawings than I could before in way less time. And it's another thing I'm really proud of. As for this drawing, however, I combined the Bewilderbeast with Drago from How to Train Your Dragon 2. And I really like how this one turned out. If anything, the only thing I would change is probably lighten up the Mech Armour a bit. I think the reference image I used was of Drago's behemoth, not of the main one from How to Train Your Dragon 2, so it's a bit dark. I maybe would have brightened it up if I was to do this again. But I really like how it turned out. I did these blue energy coming from it, which is the ice that the Bewilderbeast shoots. I did ice all around this Mech Armour, which I think is really cool, even having something like the foreground. Really cool. Overall, not my favourite. This was the first one I did. So, almost like a warm-up, because I haven't done Mech Armours in a while, unless you count the big mechs from Kaijun 2026, which, another drawing challenge I'll probably talk about in this episode, since these episodes are kind of for talking about my progress and stuff. But anyway, let's have a look at the finished result. For each of these subscriber specials, I almost feel like there's a specific, improvement in my art that I focus on when talking about them. Because obviously these episodes are about, tracking my progress and stuff, obviously both in subscribers and in my art and storytelling abilities. Yeah, is it a bit just me patting myself on the back? Yeah, but I'm at 200 subscribers and this is the only chance I get, so let me have this one. Anyway, I feel like the improvement for this one, even though last year it was art where I improved my proportions from that year's Kaijun, I feel like it's less on the art side and more on the storytelling side. I feel like I've improved in working my original characters more into the stories. Especially with my demon episodes, I've been doing a lot of them lately, and I really like building out the world and the universe, the DUSD episodes, which are a lot more popular than I thought they would be. I just want to thank you guys so much for that, because I didn't think those would be popular, but apparently they were, and I'm really happy that they were, so thank you all. And even this year's Kaijun, which I'm really happy with. I'll be completely transparent, I probably don't like it more than last year's Kaijun. I don't know why, but last year's just holds a special place in my heart. But I really like how, especially a lot of the first drawings came out, like some of the earlier drawings, and the actual world for Kaijun that I built out, I really like. Even if some of the minor details and additions that I've made afterwards weren't included in Kaijun, I'm really excited outside of Kaijun to explore the universe. And I think you guys will enjoy it as well. I'm pretty happy with how that universe is coming out. Anyway, I ain't talked a bit about our Render Dragon mech here, but I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, speaks for itself, this one. Finally, for this episode, we have another series I want to work with a lot more in the near future, Digimon, with our Magnadramon Mech Armour. And this one ends up turning out less like a mech armour and more like a superhero suit, I guess. I mean, it's almost a blend of the two, which I suppose does help add some variety to this episode, which it was kind of lacking. A lot of the drawings, the last drawings, were looking a bit sameish. So I'm very glad I've been able to add some variety. Anyway, as for this drawing, it's nothing special. Probably my least favourite of the episode, but like I said, I was in a hurry when making it. And finally for this episode, I just want to extend a huge thank you to anybody watching this, whether you're one of the 200 subscribers, whether you're just a one-time viewer, maybe you've seen some of my videos, or even if you just watch the shorts. I'm super happy that we've come this far, and I couldn't have done it without all of your help. Next up, we're going for 500 subscribers, I think. I haven't actually checked which that one is, but I'm pretty sure it's MSM Xenomorphs next, which I think will be my first Xenomorphs episode on the channel. It's pretty exciting. Speaking of exciting, this is the first time I'm actually announcing it, but why not, it is the 200 subscriber special. Get excited for Demonic Fall, a new drawing challenge I'm doing this year, where every day for the season of fall/August, depending on who you ask, I will draw a demon every single day, according to the prompt list. Every week is a different thing I'm adapting into demons, and I'm super happy with how my planning outfit has gone. And fun fact, originally it was going to be Demonic 26, and I was going to do it for the full year, but even then that's a bit too much. Anyway, as a final end note, thank you all so much for this major milestone. I hope to see you in future episodes.